Hope is one of the most powerful forces in the human nervous system. It shapes how we move, how we attach, how we risk, how we heal. But hope and fear often interact. Fear is the part of us that remembers pain, protects our vulnerability, and tries to keep us safe. Hope is the part of us that imagines possibility, expansion, and change. Fear is a contractive state. It narrows your internal field of vision. It activates survival systems, shrinks your options, interrupts connection, and pulls you back into old patterns that once kept you safe. Hope is an expansive state. It widens your internal field of vision. It activates motivation systems, increases energy, opens your relational system, strengthens resilience, and supports identity growth. Because hope and fear interact, not all hope comes from the same place, and not all hope functions the same way. There are three distinct forms of hope, each shaped by a different balance of hope and fear. Real hope is hope that moves you forward. Real hope is grounded in reality and reciprocity. It's based on possibility and evidence. It expands your options, strengthens your agency, and creates momentum because the conditions genuinely support growth. Real hope says, there is something worth moving toward, and I might be able to reach it. And that belief alone changes your behavior. False hope is hope hijacked by fear. False hope is not delusion, stupidity, or weakness. It's a protective strategy, a survival adaptation, a story you learned to cling to when the truth felt too dangerous. False hope keeps you waiting instead of acting, invested in potential instead of patterns, avoiding reality because reality threatens your attachment, stuck in emotional limbo, not moving forward, not letting go. False hope creates a loop. You imagine a future you deeply want. You reinterpret evidence that contradicts it. You stay invested because the alternative feels unbearable. You lose time, energy, and clarity. You blame yourself instead of the situation. False hope is hope that has been outsourced to someone else's behavior. Borrowed hope is hope that comes from co-regulation. Borrowed hope is the moment when someone else's steadiness becomes a temporary anchor for your system. It's not your own hope yet, not fully, but it's enough to steady you when your internal world is too overwhelmed or afraid to generate hope on its own. Borrowed hope happens when someone's belief softens your fear just enough to breathe. Their presence widens your perspective. Their clarity helps you see possibilities you can't yet feel. Their warmth reminds you that you are worth rooting for. Borrowed hope is a transitional state, a bridge between collapse and self-generated hope. It's healthy when it stabilizes your system, reconnects you to agency, helps you imagine possibilities, gives you time to gather strength, keeps you moving when despair would stop you. Borrowed hope is not dependency. It's co-regulation.